Alright, this is Game Master 14 back with another Mame review. This intro here is a bit reminiscent of the Megaman 2 intro. The game we're reviewing here is Megaman 2 The Power Fighters for the CPS2 arcade system. This is a direct sequel to Megaman The Power Battle. Everything's going good until all hell breaks loose here. Dr. Wily, of course, comes along here with all his monsters and his robots. This is just showing off Duo, who's the new robot you get to play as. Duo is basically useless because his main attack is this stupid slow punch thing, which really doesn't hurt enough. Alright, let's get right into this. Good thing to know is, if you were to play this in the arcade, you'd have to select insert 2 coins. There's Duo, he's useless. Let's go back to Proto Man. And let's go rescue Raw. We have a little bit of a mission structure here. Dr. Light actually tells you a little bit about each of the robots and how to fight against them. Let's go to Electric Man here. Or Elect Man as they call him. Sounds like some sort of presidential election reference. I just like the remixed tunes in this game. It's really awesome if you ask me. One thing I think is kind of strange how they added all this extra voice to this, but when Proto Man attacks, it sounds like he's saying arigato, which means thank you in Japanese. It's like, thank you for letting me shoot you? Arigato. Who knows, it could be something else, but it definitely sounds like he's saying thank you. And one thing you'll notice, just with a lot of Japanese characters, they give them these very little girl-sounding voices. Don't know why, but never bothered me that much. Get all these power-ups, which actually add to your health, add to your points, everything. Speaking of power-ups, that's one thing that's wrong with this game. All the power-ups basically just make the game a little bit too easy. Because you'll shoot the enemy, power-ups will come out, you'll beat the enemy, power-ups will come out. And of course we get the Thunder Beam here. Getting the weapon scene was a little bit cooler than the previous game. Of course, since I have the CPS2, which is a little bit more enhanced compared to the CPS1, there's no doubt why they did that. Here's a good friend, Cutman. I can switch to my Elect Shot, which isn't too useful against Cutman here. Interesting thing about the CPS2 and CPS1 systems, Megaman The Power Fighters actually did show up on the CPS2. They made a version for CPS2, but the thing is, the only thing they really did to it was they made the music a little bit better, but I honestly think the CPS1 music just sounded better. Cutman seems a little bit harder in this game. He jumps around a little bit more. He tries to get you a little bit more in this game than he did the previous one. Ooh, we fried him. And that's another thing. The death scenes are a bit more dramatic in this one. It's like, oh no, that boss just died. Same announcer from the previous game, that little Japanese guy. Win! You saved me, Proto Man. You're always there to save me. I hate Mega Man. Oh man, she's just too overly happy. I've stolen energy from the Wily robot. This will enhance your power. Rolling cutter, of course. My only question is now, since we've saved Raw, shouldn't it be over now? Stone Man. More like Stoned Man. Yomado! Yes, what he said. I like how all the voices are in Japanese. They just sound so cool, really. Even if you have no clue what they're saying, they sound cool. One thing I really love in these games is all these remixed Mega Man songs. Here's one of those power-ups that they'll give you. The little bird will come and he'll give me a shield here. which is another problem. It just makes the game way too easy, because I don't take damage with the shield on. So, it's just one of those things. The only thing I could simply guess is that people complained that Mega Man The Power Battles was just too hard. So, they made this one just a lot easier. Couldn't say a little bit, because it's not a little bit easier, it's a lot easier. Take some cut. I don't know why, it just needs that, like, hellacious scream at the end, because that would totally make it, like, so dramatic, like they're trying to go for here, but they pretty much fail at that. We got a new weapon, the Power Stone. Welcome to the Power Stone world, or as I like to call it, the evil hand that comes from the ground. For a second there, I was going to say, what is this, Batman? That would have been funny. Batman. DC would have sued Capcom. I didn't really play many of the late Mega Man games, so honestly I don't remember Shade Man here. My favorites were the first three. After that it kind of degraded from there. Oh wow, he turns you to stone, that's pretty cool. Yeah! Now we'll just cut him a little bit more. I'm gonna cut you. Let's see what else we can do. It's kind of annoying how he can hold you like that, but I guess... Hand of Doom! Hand of Doom! Hand of Doom! Take my hands of doom. He just made the same noise that he makes when he attacks you when he got killed. And now we get the Crazy Shade Man green things. Crush noise. Okay, that's good enough for me, I guess. Dive Man. This is kind of reminiscent of Bubble Man's level. Now here's some more help, since we're gonna die, but the game doesn't want us to really die, because they want us to give more money to Capcom. Maybe if the person finds a very easy time of it, we'll get more money. And Dive Man's gonna throw these little balls at me and shoot his missiles at me. Leiben Teiben! That sounds like German. Let me just show you Duo here, since he's so hellaciously bad. Samba Yuke. See, he's got this dumb little punch thing. The distance is very limited. Sure, he can use all our weapons, but the problem is he's big, his distance is limited, he's a little bit slow, and the other characters are just really much better than Duo here. So I'd recommend just sticking with the other characters and forget Duo even exists unless you just like a slow version of one of your other characters and just want to use this big robot guy. Is it just me, or does that remind you of Psycho Crusher from Street Fighter? More punch power. Psycho Crusher! Although Capcom wouldn't sue themselves because they both own both games. But yeah, that's Duo there. The other characters play exactly like they did in the previous game, so if you want to really see some more footage of Mega Man and Bass, just check out my Mega Man The Power Battles review. So basically, that's Mega Man 2 The Power Fighters. Great game, toned down difficulty, too much help, too much power-ups. It's definitely worth checking out, but honestly I like the other game better, because the other game is just a little bit more difficult, and that makes it a little bit more fun, but still check this one out if you like the first one, and if you like the Mega Man universe in general. Well, that's been another Game Nexus Mame review, and until later, see ya.